there's one thing I'm gonna be today, it's gonna be extra. Let's talk about it. I posted a poll on my close friend story asking if you guys wanted a makeup tutorial on a look I did, I want to say a couple of days ago. I posted the pictures and like 2 of my friends were like, "Ooh girl, give us the rundown." Lo and behold, here I am with a ring light in my bathroom filming a makeup tutorial for y'all. I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna do my bangs and hair first. If you guys want to know how I do that, you can let me know also, but this is just makeup because my hair is literally a mess, so I'm just gonna throw it up into a cute little bun. I'm back. So the bun I did is just like a cute little messy bun, and then I like have my like side pieces out and my bangs out. Once I have like clean hands and everything, I take my glasses off and I go in with my Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Gel Moisturizer. I just put some on my like cheeks, chin, and nose, like this. I usually put sunscreen like over it, and I go in with this Kiehl's Better Sunscreen or Better Screen UV Serum, and it has collagen peptides in it. And I also put it under my makeup, but I'm not gonna do that today because I'm literally staying home. I don't need to put sunscreen on at all. After skin prep and everything, I go in with my Milk Hydro Grip makeup primer. I use the bronzy one, which is like, even on camera, it looks so cool. But the reason why I use this is because the girl at Sephora really hyped this up. She was like, "You need to use this. This is like amazing." Her makeup was spectacular. So I was like, okay, you're trying to put me on, I get it. I go in with like a pump on my cheek. So I go in with one pump on my cheek, and then I go in with another one like that. So after that's all been like tapped in my skin, I kind of wait like a little bit. I usually either do my brows or I do my eyeliner. Today I'm gonna start with brows then. Remember my junior year of high school? I am like traumatized every time I do my eyebrows because I had literal caterpillars on my face in junior year because I drew them on so thick and dark. Products for my brows, I use the NYX brow glue, which goes on after I do the penciling. Then I use the e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil. This is like really old, and I need to get a new one, but I use this. And then I also use the NYX micro brow pencil. I don't know what shade this is in actually. Oh, it's in brunette. So I start at the ends where the tails are. I kind of just fill them in like that. Nothing too crazy. At first, I start sketching super lightly because, again, I told you I'm traumatized. I just really follow the shape of my brow. And then after that, I usually go in with my finger and I kind of just, I lightly drag it, just kind of creating and like shaping them a little bit more. Then I take the brunette pencil from NYX and I usually brush through them a little bit, brush through them up and then back as well. But towards the end where I applied the most product, I kind of just like lightly brush it. When I start drawing, I want a little bit more definition, so I start towards the bottom of my brow, and I start with this one first. Now my brows are drawn in. I hope I didn't make them too thick, but yeah. Now I go in with the brow glue, and I don't ever brush through them all the way. I mostly focus towards the beginning of my brows because that's where I know it needs a lot of definition. And now this like kind of looks drawn on, but there's still like some visual of like hair, if that makes any sense. Water break because I've been talking for so long, but look at how cute my mug is. Oh my gosh, there's little bunnies everywhere. Thank you. This is my Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Liner, and I got it in like a brown shade. It's in the shade Chocolate. I love this eyeliner, not because of the name, but because of the color payoff is just so good on it. So what I usually like to do is I like to do a cat eye. When I do my eyeliner, I make sure I draw like the bottom line first, then the top line. Eyeliner for me isn't a very easy task, I will say. Oh fuck, see, I already like messed up. And I make sure that either side is even as possible. I draw a connecting line to like the middle of my lash line, but that's what it looks like so far. And then I'll finish it and I'll show y'all. I did a very classic cat eye kind of wing. For my eyeshadow, this palette is absolutely destroyed because I stepped on it. Whoops. But it's the ColourPop Feeling Toasty palette, and I go in with the shade Cozy Vibes, and sometimes I mix Cinnabon and Cozy Vibes, but I usually go for Cozy Vibes. And I go in with this really fluffy Ben Nye makeup kit brush from when I did theater. What I like to do is I take this and I tap off the excess, and I smoke the wing that I already created out. There's something about a really smoky wing that is so pretty on people, and I freaking love it. It's like my favorite thing in makeup. So yeah, I put it up in my crease, and then I take my finger and just smudge it out even more. I take the same shadow and I put it underneath my eye, kind of connect it to the eye, the liner already created. I'm gonna pause on eyes, and we're gonna do my base now. This is the Haus Labs concealer in the shade 24 Light Medium Neutral. This is the shade I use. And the placement of my concealer is usually not directly underneath my eye, but I put it right here. I just need a very light layer directly underneath. I don't need anything too thick. And then I also create a little illusion right here by bringing it up, and then I probably like conceal all my problem areas, which are some little friends on my chin. And so the next thing I'll do is I'll take my foundation, going in with my Haus Labs one too, and I'll take it and I'll put maybe like 1 or 2 pumps. I'll just take my finger and I'll kind of dot it into my skin at first. And I don't ever use a sponge, surprisingly, to blend my foundation. I use my fingers. It looks crazy right now, but I swear it's not. Next thing I do after foundation and concealer is I go in with contour, and this is my Makeup by Mario contour. I'll sculpt right underneath my cheekbones, kind of. Take it and I'll drag it like that, kind of creating this like line that kind of sculpts down. Then I'll take it and I'll go underneath my nose, my little nose area, and I'll kind of just I take a really dense brush, and this is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. Just blend up. And sometimes I'll go into where my forehead is, but not too much, not directly onto it, just around. I'll do the same to my nose, blend it out. Very experimental with my blush. My dear friend Jenna gave this to me for my birthday, and I'll take it and I'll warm it up on the back of my hand like that. Rare Beauty blush, it's in the shade Joy, and I'll also put it on the back of my hand. And I love mixing blushes. I think mixing blushes is so fun. 2 crazy looking shades, but then I'll mix it together with my finger. Creates this really like pink shade that I love. I love it so much. Looks just like that. Ugh, I freaking love it. I take the exact same brush that I used for my bronzer slash contour, and ever so lightly tap it in, and I'll take it and I'll kind of go ham. I have a blush addiction. I think I over blush. I have blush blindness. That's what I have. I like to go back with my concealer, and again, same placement as before. I'll put it right where kind of my cheek is, but not directly underneath my eye. It's just to brighten some things up. Pretty much done with my base. I'll take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, but I'll just go through and I'll spray my face. Oh, and sometimes I inhale it just a tad, but it's a blush and bronzer combo, but it's this super soft pink shade. And it's beautiful. And it just makes it look so pink, and I love the color pink. But I like to go in and just fix any imperfections with my eyes. But yeah, so I just put this Makeup Revolution brown pencil in my waterline and just glide the pencil where my waterline is. I like touching up my eyes before I apply mascara because I feel like mascara is like the final step kind of in my eye makeup routine. It's the e.l.f. It's like the super lash curler one. I forget what it's called, but I use that. And then I'll just curl my lashes from the roots. I go in with the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. Twist the wand ever so slightly so that it coats like the bottom of my lash all the way. Do the same to the other side and just keep going. I know a lot of people feel differently about this, but I do it. I put it on my bottom lashes. And that is my lash routine. That's what my eyes look like currently. This is the Enlighten highlighter from Rare Beauty. I made a little bit of a dent, and I'll put it on my nose, like right there. And I'll blend it in. And I'll also put it kind of where the empty space is, where I didn't get to fill in with shadow because I usually just worked on my crease. Put it right here too. Put it in my inner corner as well. Every single time before I start a lip combo, I always use this. I always use some form of chapstick. And then I'll take my finger and kind of rub it in a little bit more. I'll start with my NYX Burgundy lip pencil. I create like a shape that's kind of like straight down, like on either side. At first it looks a little too red and bright, but that's why I have the brown one. Just take it and follow the places where I've overlined. I just keep blending it with my lip and I'll press my lips together. I'll fill it towards kind of the middle of my lip, like so. Then I go in with the Nivea one and I'll put it towards the middle of my lips. Butter Gloss in the shade Bitto Honey. And I'll set it one more time, making sure that I get my eyes and mouth. And yeah, that's the finished makeup look.